Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to dive deep into a mental model that I use to explain the Futureverse ecosystem and its holistic and symbiotic nature. So with that in mind, let's dive in. The model that I've created, I've dubbed the Futureverse Fly Wheel, and it contains of several steps that feed into each other, creating a snowball effect that becomes self-reinforcing and gathers momentum over time. It helps to simplify the Futureverse white paper and the various components that make up the ecosystem. And it all starts with improving the user experience. The entire Futureverse stack, which is a collection of several entities that have been built over many years, have the end goal of improving user experience and performance in mind. So it all starts there. The Futureverse believe they've created a best-in-breed stack, and it includes everything you need from top to bottom to create a decentralized open metaverse. Let's touch on some of the components that make this happen. At the heart of the ecosystem is a brand new purpose-built layer 1 proof-of-stake blockchain called the Root Network. It's currently in a closed beta, but will be opening to the public very soon. The Futureverse is described as a technological and cultural foundation where creators, companies, and communities can conjure their future, and is currently made up of at least 8 entities, with several others to be announced shortly. The Root Network is a public decentralized blockchain network, optimized for metaverse and GameFi applications. It is the core blockchain infrastructure for the Futureverse, and specifically designed to create a seamless onboard user experience, particularly for new entrants into Web3. It contains several custom runtimes, with plug-and-play functionalities for developers, allowing for tradable tokens and NFTs. It also allows any token to be used for gas to pay for transaction fees, and this can be abstracted away by dApp developers to streamline the user experience. And there's also a decentralized exchange built into the network itself. Messaging, communications, and wallet infrastructure are provided by the SYLO network, which is another decentralized network that doesn't use blockchain, but relies on many nodes spread around the world run by its community members. The network is due to launch with its incentivized phase soon and allows users to use their seeker NFTs as nodes in the network. So if you would like to participate and get paid for doing so, keep a close eye on SYLO and the seekers, as they'll be launching on the Root Network soon. The Root Network has many unique features and will leverage some patented technology, using donuts, which are a decentralized form of cookies. This helps track users' activities between various applications on the web, and will help provide a Web 2-like experience using Web 3 applications. SYLO itself will also have a metaverse software development kit, making it easier for other games and experiences to implement SYLO into their offerings. Once again, creating a streamlined and universal experience for users and gamers to stay connected to their friends, no matter where they are in the metaverse. The payments and transactions layers are supported by the immersive CentraPass and CentraPay teams. This will allow fiat gateways, so users can more easily onboard and purchase assets using a credit card or a debit card in a safe and secure fashion. Immersive have a partnership with MasterCard to help facilitate this, and will also allow users to extract value back into the real world to make payments with merchants the world over. The whole idea is to make all of this technology invisible to end users, so everything works just like magic, and users do not have to think about the underlying infrastructure. Just in the same way the Web 2 model works. The vast majority of users have no idea how the protocols and infrastructures that run the World Wide Web actually work, and nor should they care, as long as they do. The next step in the Futureverse Flywheel is creating engaging content as an example for others to follow. And the Futureverse team has been incredibly busy over the last 18 months, producing a wide array of different content types in many different flavors, creating a broad base of content to help onboard new users. Examples include the FIFA AI League in partnership with FIFA for the World Cup, the Muhammad Ali Next Legends AI-driven boxing game, the Atom Car Club, a global collection of car enthusiasts using Web3 technology to bring them closer together, including in real-life events and sponsorships of real-world drivers. The Third Kingdom, a massively multiplayer online role-playing game inspired by the likes of World of Warcraft and others that have been hugely successful in the past. There's also AI implementations using the Altered State Machine, which is another key pillar of the ecosystem. The Altered State Machine allows for non-fungible intelligence, meaning users can own, trade, and trade their own AI agents in a whole world of applications. Integrating ownable AI into seamless and integrated gaming environments is going to herald a whole new paradigm and a whole new genre of gaming. Within the various games themselves, there will be play to learn dynamics, where users are incentivized to upskill and learn about the powers of Web3, including self-sovereignty, holding your own assets, so you're not at the mercy of untrusted middlemen. Also gamifying and introducing users on the power of artificial intelligence and how we can now truly own our own data. That's all part of step 3 of the Futureverse Flywheel. The next step is incentivizing new products. Having set the path for others to follow with examples of fantastic gaming and user experiences, other developers could well be drawn to build on the Futureverse tech stack, and they'll be incentivized to do so with 10% of all of the root tokens, which is the token used to secure the root network, being offered up in an ecosystem development fund. This is allocated to encourage new developers, artists, IP rights holders to participate and build on the network. These new builders and experiences that are bound to spring up on the Futureverse ecosystem are likely to attract more new users. And by harnessing existing IP collaborations and marketing, it will become more mainstream friendly and attractive for new users to experience digital offerings from their favorite brands. Currently, the Futureverse already has a partnership with the Authentic Brand Group, co-owned by Shaquille O'Neal. It has the rights to several prominent celebrities and IP brands, such as the Muhammad Ali estate, Elvis Presley, David Beckham, Reebok, and several others. This should all flow into the next step of the flywheel, an overall increase in network activity. Networks live and die by their network effects, and more dApps, more creators, more tokens, more NFTs, more experiences will equal more users. More users means more transactions, and more transactions means more value accrues to the root token holders and stakers. With more value now in the network, it will be even easier to reward participants for taking part in network activities. And another key selling point is the protection for creators, with royalties built into the protocol layer to ensure creators get their fair slice of the pie for all their hard work and creativity. That's one of the core tenets of Web3, providing a fairer ecosystem for all participants and less control by centralized entities. Currently, if you're a content creator on a prominent Web2 platform, you can be shadow banned or have your account blocked entirely at the click of a button with no warning or recourse, and your livelihood can be put into jeopardy. So protecting creators and encouraging user-generated content will provide a rich, open metaverse experience. The last step in the Futureverse Flywheel is providing philanthropic and driving charity efforts through the Futureverse Foundation. The Futureverse Foundation has been building for 9 months in stealth and is supported by Keanu Reeves and his partner Alexandra Grant, and will help support unrepresented artists, particularly those in developing economies, and helping onboard them onto Web3. At this point, the Futureverse Flywheel should be well in effect, as it continually gathers momentum and the cycle repeats. To further enhance and emphasize this, there is a 25% allocation of all root network tokens that goes to a community treasury fund that will be governed and voted on by the root holders themselves. That unlocks after 50 weeks, roughly 2 years. By this point, the Futureverse ecosystem should be self-sufficient already, but now its users can drive further value to it, spending those tokens how they best see fit to serve the community. It could be supporting more community content creators, community-driven games, community-driven sponsorship and charity drives. You name it, it's all possible, and will be a first of its kind, a proof-of-stake blockchain owned and governed by its users. This has the potential to help lead the market through the next bull cycle, and is largely underappreciated and off the radar of many investors. If you'd like to get a stake in the root network, there's a few ways you can get involved now. 10% of all tokens will be offered up using various mechanisms for existing Futureverse NFT holders, and the Muhammad Ali Next Legend characters and gym bags will be used in the beta testing of the root network, with an extra layer of incentivization to encourage beta testers. Another way to get long-term exposure to the root token is via the SENS token. Many of the root network's runtimes and technology has been developed by the SENS team, who run the SENS net. So to reward that community, 10% of all root tokens will be offered in a burn-to-mine, one-to-one mechanism, where SENS net holders can burn their SENS token for root. The exact details of that are still yet to be revealed, and there could be some lengthy vesting periods involved. But that is one way you can get direct exposure to root right now, by buying the SENSnet token. The Futureverse ecosystem has a distinct advantage in accelerating its bootstrapping phase by its loyal community of digital collectible holders. It has one of the broadest wallet counts in all of the Web3 NFT collections, with over 13,000 unique wallets, not counting those who onboarded to the FIFA World Cup predictions game last December. The content layer acts as a funnel to help onboard users into the ecosystem, in a way acting like a Trojan horse, With big brand partnerships signed and delivered, still yet to be made public, we can expect a lot of interest from new entrants soon, when those collaborations go public and the new activations come online. To find out more information, head to the Futureverse website at futureverse.com and be sure to check out the community-driven Prawns website at theprawns.xyz. It's a wonderful resource and has a huge amount of information about the diverse aspects of the ecosystem, so be sure to check it out. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and maybe consider watching one of my other videos. Bunnies up!